It's week 4 and our little college football season is all grown up. There were 3 games featuring 2 top 25 opponents. The SEC is playing conference games. There were new faces: Mike Leach at Mississippi State, basically the entire LSU starting lineup and a chunk of the coaching booth, and Lane Kiffin on the Ole Miss sideline. There were subplots. Florida State, whose coach, Mike Norvell, tested positive for COVID-19, was led by Chris Thomsen in the Seminoles' loss against rival Miami. We had all of that and more this week: cool uniforms, headbutting coaches, and, maybe most important, Gary Patterson extolling the greatness of college football in song. Here's our look at the best of the week, all times Eastern. Lines courtesy of Caesars Sportsbook. No. 8 Auburn 29, no. 23 Kentucky 13. Bo Nix made some impressive throws on Saturday, and Auburn fans should be excited about this offense. Nix showed a great connection with Seth Williams, who showed he's going to make SEC defensive backs lose sleep on Friday nights. Overall, there was some rust to knock off given the circumstances this offseason, but the Tigers are going to be fun to watch and a problem in the SEC West. Lyles Jr., Kentucky. The Wildcats really looked like they were going to hang with Auburn for the duration of the game, and then the fourth quarter happened. The game got away quickly from Kentucky after a pair of turnovers led to 2 Auburn scores. However, this is going to be a team that nobody in the SEC will be able to ignore, and the Wildcats have the potential to upset some teams if they're able to put together 4 quarters of good football. Lyles Jr., no. 19 Louisiana 20, Georgia Southern 18. Another week, another test passed for the Ragin Cajuns. Georgia Southern is almost never a slouch, and it challenged Louisiana the whole way. It appeared that Eagles QB Shai Werts' heroics on a go-ahead 2-point conversion were going to give Georgia Southern the upset. But a 53-yard field goal by Nate Snyder saved the Ragin Cajuns' perfect season. Now, they prepare for the Sun Belt's game of the year against App State. 5 Florida 51, Ole Miss 35. It would be easy to say it was like the good old fun and gun days for the Gators, but not even Steve Spurrier's best offenses put up the numbers Florida did in a win over Ole Miss. The Gators had 642 total yards of offense, the most in a conference game in school history. Kyle Trask threw a career-high 6 touchdown passes, tied with Joe Burrow for the most in an SEC opener. 5 of those went 15 or more yards. Tight end Kyle Pitts caught 4 of those touchdowns, tied for the most in a game in school history. Trask finished with a career-high 416 yards passing. But it was not all rosy for the Gators in their opener. The defense looked shaky at best, giving up 35 points and 613 yards. There is plenty to fix before Florida's home opener next week against South Carolina. Andrea AdelsonNo. 21 Pittsburgh 23, no.